Rozdział 5. Wyznanie prawdy. I się głowy potoczyły.
These horrid dreams feel like déjà vu. Why am I dreaming such awful things? Just 2 days ago, my gloomy morning thoughts were interrupted by Bates' knock at the door.
Doktor nam zginął. Kto teraz będzie badał zwłoki? Sam się nie zbada już.
Sir! Sir, open up! I must speak to you!
Hold on, Bates. I'm there in a moment. What is it, Bates?
They just called from Ashbury regarding a very serious matter. I think it is necessary that you go there as soon as possible, sir.
Why? What exactly did they say?
I spoke with the head nurse. She did not want to tell me what has happened. I am very concerned. Maybe some news of Sir Robert.
Did she tell you anything more?
She did not want to tell me anything specific, sir.
Did you speak with Victoria about it?
No, sir. I didn't want to disturb her. Hopefully nothing much has happened, but it would be good to know for sure.
All right. I'll pay them a visit. In the meantime, keep this whole thing to yourself.
Of course. And, sir, the weather is truly terrible. A vigorous storm is approaching. The sky is entirely overcast as though it were night. I have no previous recollection of such horrid weather. It is very strange indeed.
Going to be a strong thunderstorm, that's all. But thank you for the warning. On the way to Ashbury, Bates's words resonated in my mind. Only the dark silhouette of the Ashbury Sanatorium quieted them. I wonder what news of Robert I will learn.
No właśnie, ciekawe, czego teraz się dowiemy o Robercie. Zobaczmy, co zostało w naszym ekwipunku. Dalej mamy portfel, z którego można wyciągnąć monetę. To już tak na wszelki wypadek wyjmę ją. Może znowu będzie gdzieś potrzebna. Nożyk dalej mamy. Mapę mamy. Ale nie możemy opuścić Ashbury w tym momencie. Pamiętnik Williama, pozytywka dalej jest i 3 klucze. No, mamy już prawie wszystkie. No to wchodzimy do środka. O, dzwonek. Pewnie trzeba użyć.
It's Samuel Gordon. Can you let me in?
Just one moment, Mr. Gordon.
Tak, na szczęście chyba nic nam nie zrobią przez to, że się włamaliśmy tu wcześniej.
Mr. Gordon, I have terrible news for you. The head doctor is dead.
Robert? What are you talking about?
An officer and a detective were here. It's awful.
How did it happen?
They said they found his body at the old lighthouse. James was sitting right next to the body.
James?
He was just sitting there, gazing. He didn't even try to escape, just kept crooning some melody. I never thought that he would be able to kill someone.
Where is James now? Where did they take him?
Where he belongs, back in his old cell. It's going to be his home for life.
So, Robert is dead. But if James had killed him, Why didn't he run away?
Może to nie James go zabił.
I'd like to visit James. Can you let me into the main hall, to his cell?
How do you know where his cell is?
Well, Robert was in charge of this sanatorium, you remember? He told me where I'd find James.
Sorry, I did not realize that. All right then. I will let you in. But after what has happened, I cannot let you go in there alone. I will have to go with you.
No problem.
We can go then. You know the way, as you are so well informed. I'll be right behind you. Oh, not this. Wait here. I must fetch a doctor.
What happened?
No właśnie.
James, what he feared most has happened. He couldn't return to this place.
Coś wątpię, by zabił Roberta. Tylko żeby tu wrócić i no tak skończyć. Wejdźmy do środka, da się? O, da się. Z Ralphem chyba nadal możemy pogadać przez dziurę. Zobaczmy Jamesa.
At least he died quickly.
O, ale jest tutaj nasze imię. Samuel napisał. Nie było tego wcześniej.
At least he died quickly.
O,
I
klucze.
recognize that tag. Robert's keys.
Miał przy sobie klucze Roberta? Nie sprawdzili go? Mógł się normalnie stąd wydostać teraz.
James wrote my name on the wall. Why did he do it?
Może chciał jakąś wiadomość przekazać. Dobra, zobaczmy co z Ralphem.
Someone has plastered over it.
A, no to trzeba chyba nożykiem wyskrobać.
I'll try to get the plaster off. Damn, the blade cracked.
O, musiał się w końcu zepsuć ten nasz nożyk.
James must have taken them away from Robert.
Okej.
Ralph, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Samuel. Have you come to visit me? Or have you come to visit James?
James? James is no longer here, Ralph.
Why are you saying that? James is here with me. He's always here with me. I can hear his voice. He wouldn't leave me alone here.
I need to ask you about something that concerns James.
Yes, me and Mr. Bubby will help you.
Ralph, when did you last speak with James? Do you remember?
Yes, Samuel.
What did he say? Did he talk about why he escaped?
Maybe, but he was so terrified and was saying such a lot. Was very confused by it all. He kept saying that he hadn't killed him. That's what he was saying.
Robert?
Yes, him.
What else did he say?
He said he knew who killed him. That he knew.
The name. Can you remember the name of the person he was talking about?
No. I was confused. He also told me he's saying goodbye and that we would not see each other again. He didn't want to be put in his room again.
Ralph, please, try to remember who James was speaking about.
I don't know. I really don't. He wouldn't speak then, and there was a long silence. I don't like such silence.
All right, Ralph. I have to leave now.
Okay, Samuel. Mr. Bubby says okay.
Ralph was the last one to speak to James, but I probably won't be able to get much more out of him.
I przyszedł doktor teraz. Czy nas rozpozna?
What are you doing here? Get out immediately! You have no business being in here.
Chyba nie
I
rozpoznał w
set off
sumie.
for the old lighthouse on the Sharp Edge Cliffs, the only possible place where I can find out something about Robert's death. So here's where they found Robert's body.
Tak, tutaj znaleźli Roberta. O, dziura wśród cegieł. Myślałem, że może da się tam do środka
It's
wejść.
too dark. I can't see anything in there.
No to oświetlmy sobie. O, proszę. 4. symbol.
Another symbol. I should make a picture of this one too.
No, zdjęcia raczej nie zrobisz, ale możesz przerysować do pamiętnika.
Done.
Okej. Coś jeszcze tu jest? Opuść to miejsce się da zrobić. Coś tutaj na prawo może? Chyba nie. No dobra, to opuszczamy to miejsce. To było tylko tyle.
I'll go to the morgue. Herman may know something new.
Oj, coś przeklikałem, coś jeszcze powiedział wcześniej, ale postanowił Samuel pójść do Hermana. Cóż, możemy zgadywać, jak się ta wizyta skończy. Doktor
He
Herman.
probably didn't hear the bell. I'll try again. He isn't answering. Strange. I thought he'd be at home.
A raczej doktor Herman nie będzie skakał z radości na nasz widok.
It's open. I'll have a look around.
Nic tu się nie zmieniło. No to do kostnicy chodźmy. No, teraz
Where could Herman be? He left the door open and the morgue too. Strange indeed.
Teraz jakoś czerwono się tu zrobiło. Może tutaj wywoływał akurat jakieś zdjęcia. Mamy jakąś narzutę. No i kolejny sen był
What could have happened here?
prawdziwy również. Tak. O, znowu symbol mamy.
The 5th symbol.
5. symbol. No to przerysowujemy.
Got it.
Znowu jakaś wizja. Jakieś zielone coś pływało tam w środku. Może do tego miejsca musimy zmierzać. A w sumie chwila. Nie wiem, czy to nie jest zdjęcie Henry'ego. Tak mi się wydaje, że to on. Głowa.
That expression in his eyes were awful.
No tak. Doktor Herman jest postacią, którą można najlepiej tutaj z wyglądu poznać. Z twarzy przynajmniej. Ciało doktora.
Who could have killed him? And why?
O, ma coś w ręce.
He's clasping something in his hand. The fingers have stiffened and cannot be opened in their post-mortem spasm. He's clasping the fingers.
Dobra, musimy jakoś otworzyć mu tę dłoń. Może jakimś sprzętem. O, tu jest lampa, można pewnie zrobić jaśniej.
I'll turn on the lamp. It's quite dark in here.
Okej. Co my tu mamy? O, mózg mamy.
Is this what I think it is?
Pęseta. On wygląda jak jakieś, nie wiem, obcęgi.
They're cold to the touch.
Okej, książka.
There are a few plastic bags under the book. I'll take them. There is nothing in them.
Plastikowe worki mamy.
There is nothing in them.
Okej.
An
Mikroskop.
old microscope.
No i to chyba tyle tutaj. Ale przynajmniej dużo mi się przypomniało, co trzeba zrobić jeszcze w tym rozdziale. Po tym całym przeglądaniu. Okej, podejdźmy do doktora. Spróbujmy tym wyciągnąć.
Forceps should do the trick.
Okej, o, mamy włosy.
That must be the hair of the murderer. I have to put it into something.
Tak, po to mamy woreczki.
The murderer has black hair. James's hair was black as coal. I should go back to the sanatorium and obtain a sample for comparison.
Jamesa? Ale przecież...
Someone's ringing the doorbell. I'd better leave quickly.
O. Szukasz doktora?
Mr. Gordon, what are you doing here?
I've come to see Dr. Herman and, I know what it probably looks like, but I'll explain everything.
What are you talking about, Gordon?
I don't know how to say this. I found Herman downstairs. He's dead.
What?
I went downstairs and found his body on the table.
That is a serious matter. Are you sure?
I know what I have seen, Detective. His body is lying on the autopsy table, with the head off.
With the head off? I must go there right away. Listen, Gordon, when you found him, were you alone? Was no one else with you?
No one.
Strange how coincidence tends to lead you to a corpse.
He was already dead when I came around.
I believe you. I know who is behind all of this.
Really? Who?
That lunatic who escaped from Ashbury a few days ago. Who else? Who else could possibly have committed such things? You remember that boy, and now Herman.
Disfigured.
A normal person cannot have done that.
That's certainly true, but he hung himself in his cell. I was in the sanatorium today.
So, the murderer's punished himself. Oh well. It's justice, I say.
But you haven't got any evidence.
Gordon, there are several disfigured corpses and a madman was on the loose. You want more evidence? No thanks. Good that you told me about him, Gordon. Now please leave. I've got to go downstairs and deal with this. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Detective. Why would James want to kill Herman? He didn't even know him. I've got to get a hold of a sample of James's hair somehow and compare it with the chunk that Herman was clasping in his hand in his post-mortem spasm.
No tak, ale James miałby tutaj Hermana jeszcze zabić. Trochę dziwne założenie, ale dobra.
Who is there?
Samuel Gordon, please, let me in.
Just 1 second.
Thank you.
No, wpuszczaj nas. Teraz nawet już nie możemy chodzić po tej zewnętrznej części sanatorium. Samolot od razu idzie do środka.
May I speak with you?
Sure.
Listen, I need to know something. Where is James's body?
Excuse me?
Don't ask. Just tell me where it is.
Well, all right, if you must know. We cannot get hold of Dr. Herman. I don't know what is going on. So we placed the body in the old chapel in the graveyard until he arrives. It cannot stay much longer, though. It has to go to the morgue.
That's all. Thanks.
No tak, nie ma doktora, to położyli Jamesa w miarę daleko.
There's no reason to talk.
Okej. O, fontanna się świeci dalej.
It's full of clean water. The water in it will be pretty cold. The water in...
Czy to jeszcze do czegoś będzie potrzebne, ta woda? Nie wiem. Dobra, jednak można tutaj chodzić. A myślałem, że już nie będzie można. No. O, wylazł palacz. Tak go podpisali.
He won't let me in. He would see me.
Ale i tak nie potrzebujemy.
The boiler man probably would not like it.
No i co?
He's pretty skilled with that shovel.
No tylko nie wiem, co on nią robi. Aha, dobra, wiem.
I haven't got time. What do you want?
Kotłownia.
Why is the door to the boiler room locked?
I had to start locking it during the day because of that runaway loon. As far as I know, he's the first one to have pulled it off. The institution has a very good reputation in this respect, and they don't want to lose it. That's the way it should be. Loons in and none of them out.
I won't be keeping you any longer.
Good.
Dobra. Czyli taka krótka pogawędka tylko. Z panem tutaj strażnikiem. Chyba tutaj, co? Czy nie?
The chapel is locked.
Te klucze nie pomogą. Może to nie tu. Może to tu. Nie, to nie pasuje raczej. Żeby to miało być. Nawet się nic nie świeci.